Listen unto others as you would have them listen unto you. Show some respect. Okay, please. So, what we're going to do here is, I like to bring up new people, because new people always show up last. So I try to interlace new people with old people so we can keep the show going, all right, with regulars. So I'm going to bring up right here, right now, a poetess who just walked by and said, tug me on the... Mr. Natcher, can I read? Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Aisha.
All right.
Did you need the microphone on this? How's that?
Hello?
There you go.
All right.
Lay it on us. Welcome.
This is for my best friend, my sister. It's a little bit in French,
And you'll be
so you can just feel it out. Here we go. Ma sœur, ma sœur, ma sœur. Tu étais avec moi at Mount Zion. Jésus à ton épaule, your mother in your heart. Your brother is my brother. Your love is my rock. More poor than a cut of granite, but so whole, like a glass of milk with some love stone. This is about how sometimes our hearts get broken up, but there's always a way to put them together. Bluebonnets, fragments, figments, fellows on a whim, marching gaily homeward to the sound of rising sin, waiting for the echo of my train upon the tracks, marching gaily homeward, no chance of turning back.
Yay.
This is from a man. When I met him, he said, my name is Zero. Zero the hero, standing like a silver statue, winding his way through the numbers of time and space. The whistle blows for you, I grow for you, in humor and affection, a unicorn hornless, thrilling in proportion, poplar in the sun.
Wow. Yeah.
All right, one more. This is because we all have demons. Beat, stroke, heat, smoke, lying in the grass with your feet, drum skin, palm skin, cigarette skin, rising up to God, like a tantra, like a mantra, music is life.
Aisha, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Aisha. And I'd like to just, a little reminder here, on Wednesday evenings from 7 o'clock until 9:30 here at the Sacred Grounds is a poetry or wordsmith open mic, and anyone is welcome. The guy who hosts it, we can't forget his name, Dan Brady, right, from the Brady Bunch. And he hosts it, so you just see Dan and sign up, and then he'll give you a number, and you'll come up. And last night I was here and recorded it, and unfortunately, it was one of the best poetry sessions I've ever seen. It went out over the air, but Ustream crashed last night. The entire server went down and lost the file. And it's exactly what I would expect when you see something that fabulous. I would expect the universe to kick us in the balls, as it always does. So, also on Saturday afternoon, for Aisha, you might want to know that from 2 o'clock in the afternoon until 5 o'clock, there's also an open mic here called The Speakeasy, which is hosted by Barbara, little French lady, really adorable. And they mostly, again, do poetry, but stories, spoken word. Johnny comes and sings. There's another Johnny who comes and also sings. I usually show up as well, so guitar players are welcome. Any wordsmith at all, any storytelling or whatever, they're totally into it, okay? Now, for a long time, we have not had jugglers or actors or people just doing speeches or telling stories. So if you know anyone who does that kind of stuff, bring them on, please, because the guitar thing is nice, but it gets a little twangy after a while, and we would like to see some other kinds of acts. Comedians would be appreciated, so on and so forth. So without further ado, up next, ladies and gentlemen, a regular here, Ryan Voss.
I'd like to point out that he just finished saying he's sick of twangy guitars, and then he's like, oh yeah, and here's a guitar player.
And here's a guitar. Well, here's another one.
There's another one that goddamn guitar player.
I ain't sick of it that way. After all, I can play.
Whoa, okay.
That's good. Ryan Voss, ladies and gentlemen.
So this week's been an interesting week for me. 2 months of absolute stress has finally died off in my life, and I'd like to dedicate this set as much as I can to my very good friend Side Street Ricky, Luke Han, who's not here tonight, and of course Lady Zeitgeist, the Queen of Chaos. These three people actually helped me move to my new address on Monday. I now live in North Beach.
Sacred Grounds Moving Corporation.
That's right.
Yes.
These people haul ass, let me tell you.
Starving artist.
So, I was starting to work on a new cover song, but I don't think I'm going to be ready to do it tonight. But instead, what I want to do is I'm going to do a tribute and do some other songs I played. This is a tribute to an artist I really love, Jerry Rafferty. Yeah. And I'm going to do two of his songs. So here we go. You know I need your love, you've got that hold over me. As long as I got your love, you know that I'll never leave. When I wanted you to share my life, I had no doubt in my mind that it was you, woman, right down the line. I know how much I lean on you, only you can see. The changes that I've been through have left their mark on me. You've been as constant as a northern star, the brightest light that shines, and it was you, woman, right down the line. Just wanna say, this is my way of telling you everything I could never say before. Yeah, this is my way of telling you every day I'm loving you so much more, 'cause you believed in me through my darkest night. Put something better inside of me. You brought me into the light. Threw away all those crazy dreams, I put them all behind. And it was you, woman, right down the line. Just wanna say, this is my way of telling you everything I could never say before. Yeah, this is my way of telling you every day I'm loving you so much more. If I should doubt myself, if I'm losing ground, I won't turn to someone else that only let me down. When I wanted you to share my life, I had no doubt in my mind come on, right down the line. Yeah, this is my way of telling you every day I'm loving you so much more. Alright, was that one? Alright, this is another one of his. This wasn't a hit of his, but it's a song I like. This is called Already Gone. Once I had a dream I can live upon. Nothing as it seemed. It was already gone. Dreams I shared with you on our way back home. Watched it all come true. It was already gone. I was waiting for the sun to shine, but every day would bring the rain. I was down and you changed my luck, and the dreams are still the same. I watched it fly away like a bird across the sky, miles and miles and miles away. It was already gone. I was waiting for the sun to shine, but every day would bring the rain. I was down and it changed my luck, and the dream is still the same. I watched it fly away like a bird across the sky, miles and miles and miles away. It was already gone, already gone, already gone, already gone. All right, thank you.
Yeah, right.
Ryan Voss, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Voss. And now we will bring up one of my contemporary who used to be in a band called the Midlife Crises.
Yeah.
And now that you're our age, the midlife is over. Thank God. Unless you're an atheist, then thank what? Zarathustra? No, I guess you're Nietzsche, huh? Thank you, Nietzsche. And this is my good buddy, Bill Waters, ladies and gentlemen. You gonna sit?
Yes, I'm gonna sit.
Okay.
I'll make you one.
You see me falling down, just grab the guitar and see my grandson gets it.
Make sure your grandson gets it.
Well.
Yeah, good old Natch. I started playing here. Yeah, that's great.
You got-
The last century.
Yes, it's been about half a century. It's been a half a
Been a while.
century, 50 years now. Half a century. Jeez.
Do that bass, you're in trouble.
You know how long it,
Well, here, we got too much bass back here.
No, that won't. Oh yeah, turn the bass down if you wish.
Not too much.
But the volume is on the other gizmo over there.
how's that, any better?
Yeah.
Yeah, still. Often bring a 12 string and open mic isn't the best idea because you can have tuning issues. Anybody in here know how long it takes to tune a 12 string?
A day and a half.
Long as it takes.
Nobody knows, it's never been done. But I always liked John Denver's explanation of how to tune a 12 string. And he said, well, what you do is you find the one string that's out of tune and then you tune the other 11 to it. This is a song that Pete Seeger wrote. Actually, he didn't write it. He ripped it off from the book of Ecclesiastes. And he recorded it. Didn't do anything. How you doing, Marco? And but then the Byrds picked it up. Had #1 hit with it. And it goes like this. Roger McGuinn and Gene Clark of the Byrds for that arrangement. Well, I'd like to pass on tips being an old codger, ready to turn 68 here in a very short time. But something I learned back in 1960, I started playing guitar 1 week after the Beatles hit Ed Sullivan on February 9th of 1964.
Wow.
And one of the first things I learned was if you ever want to drop a pick, just get a hole punch and punch a hole in the middle of it. and then grip it. You'll never drop a pick in your life. Simple to do. That's tip number one. Tip number two, if you want to play bird songs with this, that thing, well, if you take your basic D7, slide it up one, so you got an E flat 7th. McQueen does this in a lot of bird songs. You can do that stuff. So that's your quick freebie today on bird songs. 1966, the Byrds went over and shared a billing with the Beatles. They played Royal Albert Hall in London. And on the way back, true story, Gene Clark, the lead singer from the Byrds, flying back on a 707 from London Heathrow to Los Angeles, and he said, "Boy, that was just a great experience playing with the Beatles there and being in London and all that. We really ought to write a song about that." And Roger said, "Well, okay, that's a good idea." And they're flying along, and Gene said, "How high are we?" He said, "What do you mean, how high are we?" He said, "How high are we?" I said, "Well," I think the captain said, "We're 35,000 people." "How high?" I said, "That's about 7 miles." And I said, 8 miles.
Yeah.
8 miles high.
Yeah.
And literally, they sat down. By the time they landed in Los Angeles, the song was done. They went in, recorded, and had a #1 record, 8 miles high.
Yeah.
So if you're playing 12 string, you got to play 8 miles high. But the whole song is about their time in England. So that when they talk about Rain Grey Town, that's London. When they talk about Small Faces, that was about the group at the time, and so on and so forth. So you'll hear all that in the song.
weddings, bar mitzvahs, and circumcisions.
In that order?
Not necessarily in that order. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, one of our poet laureates who comes here at a regular basis, and I don't know, tonight she's wearing high heels, and I feel like I have to walk around with a book in front of me like I did in high school. Ladies and gentlemen, Christina.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
My name is Christina Desiree.
Yeah.
Well, I have some good news and I have some bad news. I had a page printed out that I wanted to perform here. Unfortunately, I think I have to reprint it out tomorrow because I don't know where it's at. With that being said, I would like to dedicate the first part of this to a dear friend of mine on Facebook. Her name is Dreamcatcher. Apparently she has 6 months to live for cancer. And yeah, that being said, let me get started off. I wrote this exactly for her. I will not cry for you. I would just ask God to keep you and bring you home safe. I will not say goodbye, and I will not cry. God will keep you, and you will not die. Just put your faith in the one on high. You will live and enjoy all the pleasures that God has to give. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, all of this is part of endurance. So, like I said, I lost one of my prayers. But that being said, I'll just read what I have. This really irks me. I forgot what I was going to say. Lighten up. I may have forgotten what I was thinking about and going to say, but I'm having fun and I'm laughing about it. Ha. I'm not tripping on it. I'm not bugging out. I have all the words to describe how I feel inside. They just need to come out. But I will not scream. I will not shout. I'm tired of always sitting up in my room and all I do is pout. I wonder if anybody understands understands what I'm talking about. If they would just talk with me, maybe we could work this out. I figured out why I do it. And it's not because I like to write, even though they are my thoughts and prayers. Somebody needs to hear it. The statement, one person can make a difference, and I was told that I could save someone's life. I'm done with trying to make sense of it. There's a reason for everything. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now these are these are the newer ones. One is called Victorious, and the other one is called That's Life. It's done. Now complete. It's awesome. Sweet. Now all I have to do is edit. I brought you into my world. Told you everything that I had. Told you everything that I could. I'm sorry, I forgot everything. Told you everything that I could. If I can figure out how to write my bio, it should be good. I told you about everything that was in my brain, showed you how I dealt with the pain. But I have no idea how I never went insane. I'm glad I could share. Glad you were there. And every time I send out a prayer, just be aware and know that I do care. It has to end sometime. I endured the pain. I made the climb. But anything can happen. Anything can happen at any given time. I hope you understand the reason behind it and why I had to rhyme. I learned late in life, taken out of school. At an early age, 11 or so, I've lived, loved, lied, and nearly died. And I've spent my entire life trying to hide. And I've told you all about the times that I have cried. I've endured the pain, near about went insane. I locked everything away in my brain. Lessons learned and love lost. Yeah, but at what cost? This is going out. Being autistic, this is out.
Yeah, okay. Battery. Go for it.
Being autistic and having a learning disability, and I can't make heads or tails of it. But why do so many people have to poke fun at me? I've lived my life, but most of it in shame. And people told me, if I don't understand, I only have myself to blame. It's not funny. I'm not playing a game. But every day is the same old same. Same shit, different day. And I finally learned how to pray. I've asked questions, and as one of my favorite statements go, inquiring minds want to know. I brought to the table that I'm willing and able. I don't have satellite. I don't get cable. I might be off, but I am mentally stable. I am and will be victorious. I'm on the go. I'm ready to grow. What I've told you, I'm willing to show. Jumping past the crack. Getting ready to move to a different kind of groove. I'm happy to say I have no more to prove. Thank you.
Yeah.
Last but not least, that's life. I'm not depressing, or at least I don't try to be. My situation is, or at least it was. I'm not a bad person, and I don't intend to be. If I am, I'm sorry. As it is, I'm happy. Hope you are too. Just know, I love and care about each and every one of you.
Yeah, that's right, Chrissy.
I started writing February 19th. I've been writing ever since. I am 34 right now, and I have just about over a month till I'll be 35. I had my surgery on August 27th. Everything's looking great. I have no idea who my birth family is. My adopted family is dead. It makes no difference because I know there are people out there who do care about me. One day and or someday, I will meet them. I am well, and I thank God that I am alive. Death is only a word. Nobody ever truly dies. It's just some people wish they would. There is life after the life we live here on earth. But where we live is up to us. God loves us and wants us to be happy. I have seen the garden, and it is beautiful. I have fallen, but I always seem to pick myself back up. Right back up. God has shown me the way. All I need to do is just live it. What is the difference between dude and dudette? God and goddess? He, she, him, her. And why do people speak of themselves in the third person? And how are we doing today? When they are talking to only one person. Maybe this is just my opinion. Maybe it's in ignorance or lack of knowledge. I don't know. I suppose that if they are comfortable with it, teach their own, right? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Christina.
Christina Desiree, ladies and gentlemen. And now, up next, you know how here at the Sacred Grounds we like to sacrifice our virgins. So let's kill them with some kindness and a lot of applause. Up next, Peter, ladies and gentlemen.
Right on, Peter.
Yeah.
How's it going, everybody? Take some love for this one.
No, don't do that.
Oh, okay, don't do that. Well, I'm honored to be a virgin in this space. It feels really good. Do right on. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna sing away because I tend to sing loud. I'm very excited to be here. My name's Peter. I just moved to the city. Thank you. I moved to the city about a month ago and to play music and experience and grow. And so I'm very excited to be in this space. I'll play you an original song first. This one's called I Remember.
We had soul in our bones, whiskey in our veins. The street lamps were lit, they showed us the way. And I remember those days. The streets we walked, they were our paper gold. In a time you dreamed, with something you could hold. And I remember those days. When my thoughts went free, and oh yeah, and I knew the way. But it seems those days are dead and gone. And I'm stuck singing this song, and I remember those days. At the time it seemed there was nothing we couldn't do. You believed in me, and I believed in you, and I remember those days. When my thoughts went free, and oh yeah, and I knew the way. Woo. But it seems those days are dead and gone. And I'm stuck here singing this song. Ooh, and I remember those days. When my thoughts went free. And I could be who I wanna be. Ooh, yes, and I remember. But we live in a
Towns dance song. We have any Towns fans?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. What up? Texas. I discovered Towns and she's such a great writer, and I love singing songs. This one's Loretta.
Oh, Loretta, she's my barroom girl. There's them sevens on the sleeve. Dances like the diamond shine. Tells me lies I love to believe. Her age is always 22. Laughing eyes I hate to leave. Spends my money like a waterfall. She loves me like I want to. Yeah, she loves me like I want to. Oh, Loretta, won't you sing to me? Darling, put your guitar on. Have another shot of booze. Play a blues and wait song. My guitar rings a melody. My guitar sings Loretta's fine. Long and lazy, blonde and free. I can have her anytime. I can have her anytime. Sweetest at the break of day, prettiest in the setting sun. She don't cry when I can't stay, at least not till she's all alone. Loretta, I won't be gone long, keep them dancing slippers on. Keep me on your mind a while, I'll be back, baby, to make you smile. Yes, I'll be back to make you smile. Oh, Loretta, she's my ballroom girl, wears them sevens on the sleeve. Dances like the diamond shine, tells me lies I love to believe. Her age is always 22, her laughing eyes are hazel hue. Spends my money like a waterfall, she loves me like I want her to. Oh, she loves me like I want her to.
You guys.
First, a short announcement. If anybody out there is on a telephone or a network and you are on Sacred Grounds camera, you are now interfering with the show and the camera is having a very difficult time getting it, so please get off of that network right now. There is one there that says Sacred Grounds. That's the one you should be on. If it says Sacred Grounds camera, you're crashing the show. The camera should be the only thing on that network. So, or this damn thing is just complaining as they always do. But, so, up next, ladies and gentlemen, a regular here who we just really enjoy having. He always brings something and fresh and new. Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Hernandez. Whoever it was down. Thank you. Where did it go? That's the lights. Perfect.
Is it sorry for this? Okay, so yeah, they're relatively new. They're both this week, Monday and Wednesday. They're relatively new. Pretty new. Okay.
Tell us about that guitar, Johnny.
No, it's sing along. Oh yeah, so this is Shauna True. And the short story, 1902 Martin.
Wow.
CFM's initials are on the inside, so he's the one who closed the box. Long story, she would have probably ended up in a dumpster if she hadn't ended up with me, had a broken neck, a lot of problems on her. I didn't know what she was at the time. And so I just stuck her up on a shelf for you. And a friend of mine who actually knew guitars came in and almost fell over when he saw her. And so I took her out, got her restored, and she taught me how to play guitar. Before that, I just played piano. So anyway, that's the short story. One day I'll tell you the long story. Okay, so here we go. Okay. Yeah, these songs kind of speak for themselves, I guess. And there's always sing along. You guys are always welcome to please join in and sing along.
Thank you.
Have you ever been so stoned that you've forgotten some of the food in your fridge was rotten? And you end up eating whatever's there, like that piece of cheese that's grown a lovely head of hair. Or have you ever woken up outside your front door, not knowing how you got there the night before? And when you try your key, it doesn't fit the lock, and that's when you realize it's not your own Glock. Well, maybe substance abuse is the problem, because it sure as hell doesn't seem to solve them. If you can smoke a snort and shoot it or dissolve them, maybe substance abuse is the problem. Sing along! Maybe substance abuse is the problem. 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 Have you ever found yourself naked in a bed, laying next to someone that you never even met? Then you realize the room is a honeymoon suite, and that ring on your finger ain't no Cracker Jack treat. Well, maybe substance abuse is the problem, because it sure as hell doesn't seem to solve them. If you can smoke it, snort it, shoot it, or dissolve them, maybe substance abuse is the problem. Sing along! Maybe substance abuse is the problem. 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 So whatever poison you choose to recreate, don't take for granted your precarious situation. If your memory constantly has glitches, holes, and gaps, an intervention maybe in your cards perhaps. Well, maybe substance abuse is the problem, because it sure as hell doesn't seem to solve them. If you can smoke it, snort it, shoot it, or dissolve them, maybe substance abuse is the problem. One final sing-along, here we go. Maybe substance abuse is the problem. 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 Silly stuff. Silly stuff. Okay, this one's a little more, how do I describe it? I guess it's kind of sweet. I don't know. Okay, so this is not a funny one. This is more kind of a mindful one. There, we'll leave it at that. And of course, again, welcome to sing along. We are starlight in transition, glowing warmly as sparks of life during this intermission. But once we reach our destination and the journey's done, we'll shine much brighter as the glorious rays of a radiant sun. Everyone's the product of the same compelling cosmic force, coming from the most amazing, unchanging, everlasting source. And while coursing through the universe, one may realize there's a very good reason for the luminescence seen in a person's eyes. We are starlight in transition, glowing warmly as sparks of life during this intermission. But once we reach our destination and the journey's done, we'll shine much brighter as the glorious rays of a radiant sun. Sing along! We are starlight in transition. That's it. We are starlight in transition. Oh, we are starlight in transition. That's our mission. We are starlight in transition. Each word you speak, each choice you make, each action you take has the power might lead to tornadoes and hurricanes. A little empathy and kindness aren't much pain for what the world could gain. Sing along! We are starlights in transition. Oh, we are starlights in transition. Hey, we are starlights in transition. We are starlights in transition. And as we spiral along, each life is like meant for harmony. Why can't we sing together and bring in a future of tranquility? Our hopes and dreams, a manifestation of our unity. In a world of peace and kindness for all, we will truly be free. We are starlights in transition, glowing warmly as sparks of life during this intermission. But once we reach our destination and the journey's done, we'll shine much brighter as the glorious rays of a radiant sun. One more sing along. We are starlights in transition. Oh, we are starlights in transition. Hey, we are starlights in transition. We are starlights in transition.
Johnny Hernandez, ladies and gentlemen.
A quick aside, I'll just hand these around. So next week, as you heard, I'll be playing for you for like 45 minutes or so. So this sheet says, Johnny's Sacred Grounds feature song guide. And it has a listing of all the songs. I'm going to throw them together in one like huge 40-minute medley. Wow. So there's actually 56 songs.
Whoa.
So I'm just going to pass it around, grab one. You can go on the website if you want to and get the free lyrics and stuff and all that and everything. Everything's free there.
And you'll all have to memorize the words by next week.
Right. And I tried to include all of the favorites of people that asked for different songs. I tried to include them all. So
Oh, yeah,
you just want to hand that around in a circle.
That's going to be happening for everybody.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and now somebody who's become a regular here, and you know, I come here sometimes at 3 o'clock in the afternoon before I. Please be quiet! Thank you, number one rule. You know, when I can't even hear myself talk, you're just going too far, folks. So this person, I come here sometimes at 3 o'clock in the afternoon before I do my classes to get breakfast, and she's here already every Thursday waiting for this moment. Ladies and gentlemen, Maria.
What he says is true. I get out of the house and commute and then hang out for fun. And tonight I'm doing something different. I'm letting the music go through me and.
Good idea.
Yeah. But I thought this first song, it's called Best Friend. I'm still working on the title. It's for this friend who decided to go into the army. And so I wrote him this song. Even though you decided the career you have chosen, I'll still be there waiting to be with you and play games with you like the old days. I would never change my friendship. I will always still be there by your side when you need a hand. Don't ever forget me, 'cause I never forget the old days. And though it's been a long time since we saw each other, I hope you are doing well. I hope you are still alive. I miss you, my old friend. I miss you every day and I never forget you. I That's the first one. Some of you are getting old, sick and tired of this one, but I'm gonna do an old
I
one.
like your old stuff.
I'm gonna sing the first song I ever
Oh,
sang.
I remember.
And this one is actually for another old friend of mine, who was here today. And this is my second time playing my guitar after 4 weeks of doing physical therapy. So bear with me, everyone. I'm still learning how to play the guitar again. How this song go again? I don't got my own song. I hate when that happens. Oh, now I remember. I thought was well. Don't know where to go from here. Don't know who to trust anymore. Now I gotta find myself. Find who I am, what I believe in. I should have died in 2006, but someone came and saved me. She's an angel from heaven. She's the miracle that I've been waiting for my whole life. She's an angel sent from heaven to help kids get through the problem. I'm glad she came into my life when she did. She was there for me when I needed a friend. She believed in me when no one else did, not even myself. She got me to look on the bright side of life. Now I see all the good and everything all around me. And I see all the good and everyone around me too. I am so proud to call her my friend.
Maria. We should all be so dedicated. Back from the Philippines and the flood disaster that was happening, ladies and gentlemen, Charles Marquette.
Put it in your pocket and off you go.
Can I use the big mic too? Yes. Hi, testing, 1, 2. Maybe one more time.
I don't think so. Let's turn it up. Talk.
Testing, 1, 2, 1, hey, 1, 1. Testing, 1, 2, 1.
Technology sucks.
Sorry, Joe. No. I'm free to jump around. Hi, sorry we're taking a while. It's even more awkward in the sense that I'm not going to play as part of the government shutdown.
And play, you know, just
I'm really sorry. I didn't know I was a federally paid songwriter. It's my bad. I knew I was involved in a drug laundry money Ponzi scheme. I didn't know it was the government. Apparently it was. I don't want to scab against my class and go ahead and play India. And because it's awkward, I got some shows coming up. The 14th October, I get to feature over at Oto, Utah.
Right, there you go.
Yeah. And the 17th, I get to feature here. So it's like a week of Charles. And what I'm going to do since everybody kind of goes to both places is I'm going to try not to repeat a single song. And I want to play the A-list, but I'm going to play the A-list in the weird tuning and the A-list in the straight tuning. And then like for the second song, I have no idea. But this is the odd tuning. And I'm going to be playing that in one of those features. ones I'll play on the feature. And it's a weird tuning. So I'm going to play one of the features in weird tuning, one in straight. Speaking of government shutdown, that's all I just go quiet.
Charles Haymarket, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, we're having microphone problems tonight. It's an energy crisis. Turns out all these damn things run on batteries, and all 4 microphones are going out at exactly the same time.
I have a microphone.
No, that's all right. I brought extra batteries just in case, but just like you to know the energy crisis goes on, and it even affects us here at the Shaker. So up next, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Lady Zeitgeist.
Does this?
Oh, Charles.
Folks, the microphone weighs 1 pound. You don't need to use a pair of vice grips to hold it. Christ, I can't do it. It's frozen now. Johnny, you're going to have to go get the wrench. Now, use your teeth. Go ahead. Try it. Going to need the wrench. Please don't do that, ladies and gentlemen. The microphone weighs 1 pound, so watch. If I just do that, the microphone will not fall. If you then you're going to get what we're doing right now, which is this damn thing is stuck. Sorry, lady, but I'll do it like that. That good? And we'll get it after your thing. Johnny will bring the vice grips, and we'll get it later.
Oh, we'll do it right now.
Please, folks, just yeah, thanks. Just finger tight, folks. Look, watch. Just enough to hold the microphone. It weighs less than ½ a pound. Don't torque it down.
Well, it's Charles.
We're not trying to pull a truck.
Charles, you gotta go.
Charles doesn't know his own strength.
Oh, my. That good Filipino food.
Oh my God.
So I'm going to start out tonight. I'm going to do something I don't usually do. I'm going to do a cover. By... The song's been covered many times. I think the original's from Tears for Fears is a song called Mad World.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an original. It's gonna be kind of a dark humor song.
Still my
It's
love.
called Oops, That Was My Sanity.
Yeah.
Who've ever been drunk and fallen on the bathroom floor?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But we've there.
We've
Some
all
of
been
us
there,
might be
Joe.
there tonight.
Madam, this is a church.
Probably.
Or tomorrow.
Whoops, there goes my sanity. Now I'm on the bathroom floor. Whoops, there goes my sanity. I lost count of how many I've had. Whoops, there goes my sanity. Now I'm on the bathroom floor. Whoops, there goes my sanity. I lost count of how many I've had. Whoops, there goes my sanity. I lost count of how many I've had. Whoops, there goes my sanity. Now I'm on the bathroom floor. I know I let you down as I slept right through our meeting time. But there's been over mine as I lie before the next couple of days. I'm so sorry for that drunken text where I told you what I think of you. And I'll wait till 10 messages in return. And then I ask myself, what did I do last night? Whoops, there goes my sanity. Now I'm on the bathroom floor. Whoops, there goes my sanity. I lost count of how many I've had. Whoops, there goes my sanity. Now I'm on the bathroom floor. Whoops, there goes my sanity. I lost count of how many I've had.
Lady Zeitgeist. I like saying that, Zeitgeist. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is 9:15. We only have 45 minutes left, and we have about 8 acts. So 8 times 10 is 80 minutes. It ain't gonna work. So I'm asking people, especially all you regulars who are coming up here, to keep it short and just play one song so we can get the, we only have one more person who's new here, and she wants to play after Gary Garrett. So we're just gonna try to push people through until we get to her, okay? Up next, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only guy who's been a part of this sound since the very day one, Rainbow!
it's not me, it's life, takes us home.
And then some. Rainbow, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it again.
Well, pretty much got you where they wanted to be, but they're holding on, trying to be free. But if they knew what was in your head, they probably want you dead. Yeah, I would want you dead. 'Cause if you had your way, then everyone will be rolling patties and getting stoned.
Yeah.
And there'll be no more talk of war. And you wouldn't have to worry anymore. No, you wouldn't have to worry anymore. So lay down your weapons, surrender your own. Put down your guns and open your arms, and try not to do anyone harm. If you know what's good for me and you. And you'll stick to what is true. Yeah, you stick to what is true. So open your eyes and realize that the devil been telling you all of these lies. You want your sell your soul and drag you down into his dirty hole. Drag you down into his dirty hole. Don't let them drag you down. Don't let them drag you down. No, no. Don't let them drag you down. Don't let them drag you down. And so
Rainbow, ladies and gentlemen. Rainbow.
Great special effects without all the boxes and stuff. So, there you are, sweetie. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Nightmare Joey.
I lost my C-hop over there somewhere, so see what I can.
Playing another key tonight?
No, I can play the key. I think D flat will be right. We've been waiting for weeks and months for to see Jimmy. And Jimmy's the real deal from country.
Yeah.
Even though he plays jokes up here and everything. Cat who plays with Willie Nelson and Chris Christopherson. Who the hell are you, Jimmy? So this one is a little country dedicated to Jimmy. Hope I can pull it off. Seminole. We'll enjoy it. We aren't stopping the Everglades. Like werewolves here. Sawgrass weeds. Eagles flying the honest way. Land of the Seminole. Alligators in the notch. Last time I walked in that swamp, sat upon a cypress stone. Listen real close, yeah. And I heard the ghost. Oh, I see all the crying. So oh, like you're never gonna upload it. Across the windows, alligators and the guys set bubbles.
Nightmare Joey, ladies and gentlemen. Nightmare Joey.
I tried. I'll be
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Green. This is not working. This is Dr. Dream, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, dreams. Yeah. Plug in here.
Yes. It's all right, just unplug this one. Oh, that. Oh, I see. Little technical difficulty. Technology is a joy and a pain in the ass. And if you like a pain in the ass, then it's an even bigger joy.
If you have 5 iPhones, you cannot talk at the dinner table.
I'm trying to remember. Do I need my own cable, or do you have one plug in the car? I just need something to plug in my thing. Way too many counts. I just need a. Way too many.
Here, I have.
I have a cable.
Okay. Just take this.
Woo!
Cable.
No.
Too small, not gay enough.
Should be a light on the amp, the power on.
Power on the amp.
There's a power switch.
Oh, it's the other one. Oh, yeah.
The blue one. On the right.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's this one.
Oh, you're plugged into the wrong plug again.
Of course.
It's the one on the left. Yes, she found it.
We have just approached Arcturus. Sandwiches before we shop.
She's so tall.
Hey!
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
She fits.
All right.
She's so tall. Yes, it's me, the doctor. Dr. Tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I am the imagination mover. And the doctor is on. And right now, I'd like to take everyone's collective imaginations and put you in the body of a very important person. Yes, a VIP from Earth. Yes. Yes, you're somewhere in the future. And you represent the world government. Yes, the United World Government. And you are this VIP person, and you're on this planet, another planet other than Earth, and at a special sort of state dinner with all the United Planets, and you're there with your assistant, and she says,
I don't know what we're doing here. This is ridiculous. What is this?
and she looks, you know, and you're not sure either.
It's a bunch of gray soup or something. I don't know. What the hell? There's a bunch of little creatures coming out. Look at that. They're jumping on and they're going on the side of the bowls. Yeah, look at that. It's squirting a stream of this gray shit right in my face.
Smells like barf, and you can't get too close to it. You put your spoon in there, you don't feel anything, but they keep coming up there and spitting at you. And then your bowl disappears, and a plate appears, and it's a bunch of dancing plants. And you notice people trying to eat them and using their forks and knives, and they're going, "Whoa! Get away from me! Get away from me!" And of course, you grab a utensil, and they just jump right off your plate, off the table, and out the door. And then the last plate is, because there are three things. It's like a red blob that's sort of inflating and deflating. It's like breathing. You're not sure whether to touch that.
I don't know. That thing might spread glue all over the place.
And then you try this clear jelly stuff, and you can't quite get that. Oh, God! It's just squirting, you know, it's just all over the table and the plate. You just try it, you know, and there's a bunch of other stuff. And all of a sudden, well, the dinner ends, and you're in a bubble seat. Yes, you and your assistant at the table, and you go into this theater, yeah! And you're sitting there in your bubble seat, and you're watching this huge floating stage. And it goes upside down and everything. It's just moving around. And you see a creature that sort of has a torso of an elephant and a head of a mouse. And it begins to increase in size. And then it decreases in size. Very small to the, like microscopic, it disappears, and then it reappears again in its normal size. And everybody applauds, and everybody wants to give it a standing ovation, and your assistant says,
I can't get out of my seat. I don't know.
And you can't get out of yours. And all of a sudden, the bubble seats begin exploding. And you are the last VIP in the room until
Let's see, are we back on? There we are. Okay. Dr. Dream, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Dr. Dream. And now coming up next, if I can find the other damn microphone. Yes, here we are. Is this it? Yeah, that's the one. Side Street Ricky!
Side Street.
I busted a string tuning, so guess what?
Oh, yeah.
I'm back here.
Yeah, it happens.
So we're gonna do it Woody Guthrie style.
All right. There you go. Anywhere you want it. Yeah.
All right, I'm doing one tune. I'm gonna do it quick.
Thank you.
And then this is a busking song, but now it's gonna be a political charge up the universe song because you know this is thing right out here. It's right here. Progress? Question mark. Not a bit. Well, let me tell you. Why do I friggin' vote?
Yeah, really.
So I got a little song for these fools in Washington.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it.
Get arrested. Let's
You
go.
know what are you gonna do? Cancel the playoffs now too? I doubt it.
I doubt it. Let's not pay our taxes.
Let's just fuck the whole country off till you guys get back to work. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Right? Anyway. It's a little busking tune that goes something like this. Well, I was looking in the paper, said possible. Not a bit. Not a bit. You know, I voted for you. Now nothing's getting done. Nothing's getting done, not a bit. So I'm gonna have to sit here and chew you out. I'm gonna chew you out. I'm gonna chew you out, in and out. 'Cause I don't like you. Not one little bit. No, I don't like you at all. Quite frankly, I think you're full of shit, and I just wish you'd get out of my hair. What's left of it? 'Cause I don't like you. No, I don't like you. I said I don't like you at all. 'Cause I'm just looking for the quick come up. So you put some money there in my cup, Nancy Pelosi, get the fuck out of my face. That's right. Get the fuck right out of my face. I live way behind the poverty line. I don't like you. Not one little bit. No, I don't like you at all. Quite frankly, I think you are so full of shit. And I just wish you get out of my hair. Yeah, what's left of it? 'Cause I don't like you at all. Get with it.
Absolutely. Side Street Ricky, ladies and gentlemen. And now bringing up to the stage, we're going to bring up an old, somebody we all know, and he's going to introduce some person that he's brought with him. So up next, ladies and gentlemen, Gary Garrett. Put your hands together.
Why don't you stand on this side so I don't stick my guitar in.
Okay.
All right. So I'm singing "Be Loved" in front of an audience this last weekend, and all of a sudden I hear the harmony, and it isn't just any harmony; it's the harmony I would sing if I were singing the song. And so I caught her eye, and later on ran into each other and said, "Let's sing together."
Yeah. Let's make it an act.
This is Angelisa. He didn't look much like a holy man. I hadn't known him very long. So I sang him my sad song. I said, I've been chasing women half my life. The other half, they're chasing me.
Now why won't you slow down?
It always seems to lead to trouble. What can the problem be? He said you gotta be loved. Be loved. Be and let the world come to you. Be loved. And let the world come to you. He said, I understand the mission. To find the one you're dreaming of. And in these days, I know you truly can. Look everywhere for love. But think about it, where does love come from anyway? You know it comes from you and me. What a funny game to look for love when you own a factory. Be loved. Be loved. Be loved. Be loved. And let the world come to you. Be loved. And let the world come to
Oh, yeah.
Do you have another one you can do about this?
Scott will do a song of Angelisa's. So she taught it to me as best she could this afternoon. Or I learned it as best as I could.
You did great. This song is called Humdrum Love.
Ah. So we got, I believe, oh no, I think we did it here. That's right. And it was in this key. Is that close enough?
Give me some of that humdrum love, the kind I can be sure of, not the razzle-dazzle kind that leaves my heart behind. I want to settle in your arms, not just your one-night charm. Give me 24/7 cozy humdrum love. Give me some of that humdrum love. That's the kind I'm dreaming of. Don't tempt me to your lair unless you truly care. I won't call you friend until the end of time. Yes, 24/7 love treats me just fine.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
of that humdrum love. Well, it's the kind I'm thinking of. I don't want the glamorous type, all full of glitter and hype. Let's make a sweet routine. I think you know what I mean. Let's see how sweet that humdrum love can be. Do 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 Oh yeah, let's see how sweet humdrum love can be. Yes, day in, day out, predictable, passionate, humdrum love for me.
Angelisa, ladies and gentlemen, Gary Garrett. Angelisa and Gary Garrett, ladies and gentlemen. And now, not last, but actually, I like to save the best for last. Just saying that. Don't mean to offend anybody. It's just true. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Marco Harps.
I'll use that one.
So let's take it out of here.
Sure, please.
It's just kind of like volume placer here.
Test that out.
This is not going to work, so I'm not going to use this little thing. This little thing. Put out the microphone.
Your prayer cup.
You can call my man. Same old New U.S. blues. I am Uncle Skinny. I feel it S.C.M. But I've been hiding now in the swamps of Vietnam and the sand with Sudan. Make you believe I killed Bin Laden. Look out, it comes out radioactivity from Japan. I will blind your mind. You will believe I am kind. I'll poison all your waters. Your unborn sons and daughters. Steal your women's voices, rob all of your choices, then I'll take your taxes. That's exactly what the facts is. I am Uncle Skank. That's who the hell I am.
looking for good God, James. What's it gonna be between this wobble and me? Fatal harmony, peace, all insanity, friend or enemy. Scam is who the hell I am, and I've been hiding out in your rockin' soul back.
Yo!
Marco Huff, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Marco Huff. Let's take note.
For the healing.
So, next week, our feature is Johnny Hernandez.
Hey, Johnny.
And the week after that, Charles Haymarket. Now let it go at that. So I would like to thank you all for coming to our open mic tonight, and I'm thankful for your smile. I'm thankful for your wink, that little twinkle in your eye. I'm thankful for the music in your soul. When I'm feeling incomplete, you make me whole. I thank you for your touch. You see the little things you do to me that always mean so much, like being here and always being true. For this and so much more, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I'm thankful for your fire. The passion of your spirit never ceases to inspire me. I'm thankful for this moment that we share, and for a chance to let you all know I care. So when you feel like no one wants you, know that you're my lucky star, and I am thankful for you, just the way you are. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.